This tutorial looks at ALRs, American Law Reports, to help you see what they are, where to find them, how and why to use them, and finally how to cite to them. ALR is a multi-volume series begun in 1919 as American Law Reports Annotated. The series provides articles, called annotations, on narrow legal issues. The first volumes include both state and federal issues. In 1969, partway through the third series, in response to expansion of federal powers in the 1960s, an ALR federal series began to address federal topics exclusively. Thus, ALR 4th, 5th, and 6th are limited to state topics. ALRs are not law, but commentary on the law. They cite primary sources from the court opinions they discuss. Each volume includes approximately 10 annotations addressing legal questions. The questions come from current cases, selected for their broad interest. The issues tend to be controversial, resulting in differing applications of the law by different jurisdictions, often as a result of differing fact patterns. Each annotation is an essay researched and written by an attorney. Each presents an extensive discussion of a very specific legal question and shows the development and treatment of a legal rule in each of the jurisdictions that have addressed it. ALRs thus offer orderly synthesis of the relevant case law on many legal issues. According to the publisher, it's already done legal research. ALRs are available in print and on both Lexis and Westlaw. Because of their unique format, researchers are often able to use ALRs more effectively online after they've seen and used the print version. So, we will take a hypothetical research issue and start with print. The issue? Who or what might be held liable if these kids are injured on the sledding hill in a local park? Brainstorming should generate a list of both factual and legal questions. See Chapter 2 of your process text if you need help. In our library, ALRs are given the call number KF132 and are located on the entry level. There are several hundred volumes. The index to articles in all of them is located at the very end, following the ALR feds. Your research problems will include more complex information and require more sophisticated thought. But in this hypothetical, our first and simplest term leads us to immediately useful material. Under the heading Sleds, we find reference to an annotation specifically analyzing the question of local government liability for injuries that occur when sledding on public land. Other search terms would have worked. ALR indexes both factual and conceptual terms. Note that the titles of ALR articles are clear statements of a legal question. This can help when you search in Lexis and Westlaw. A table of contents outlines each article. The contents are detailed, so you can readily identify the applicable legal theories and compare outcomes. An extensive list of reference resources leads you to additional case law, annotations, legal forms, practitioners' resources, law reviews and periodicals, or even trial briefs. A summary section provides an overview so you can see the essence and applicability of an annotation in just a few paragraphs. Notice the succinct practice pointers. And this is the heart of an annotation. Note the format: liability supportable, followed by liability not established. Note too the section numbering. Each annotation includes its own thorough index. If you are looking for factors precluding statutory immunity under the recreational use statute, you could jump directly to sections 47 through 50. Each annotation also includes a table showing whether an issue has been addressed by a particular jurisdiction. The series includes a separate tables volume linking specific laws to annotations. As with all legal research, updating is essential. The ALR series includes annual pocket parts in the back of each volume. They tell when an annotation has been supplemented or superseded. Annotation history tables are in the back of each volume of the ALR index. Check them initially to avoid reading an outdated annotation. You can find American Law Reports online. Both Lexis and Westlaw include ALR databases. Here we'll use Lexis as an example. On the search screen, select the Legal tab, then under Secondary Legal, find and select Jurisprudences, ALR, and Encyclopedias. You'll find the American Law Reports link in the list of secondary legal material. Lexis's breadcrumb trail just under the tabs makes it easy to see where you are. Natural language searches are an option, but if you want to limit the time you spend evaluating a long list of results, try using to your advantage what you already know about annotations. Remember, the titles of annotations clearly state the issues they address. In a Terms and Connectors search, you can restrict your search to terms in the title field. Lexis calls fields segments. Select Title from the Segments drop-down menu, enter your search terms and click Add. Edit the search in the search box if necessary, and click the Search button. The search results are very specific to our interest. We limited search terms to the title segment. Although you can't limit your search to the summary, you can quickly scan it in your results to evaluate their relevance. Although the appearance may differ, the online text will be identical to the print version, and you have the online advantage of hyperlinks to the cases and statutes highlighted in the article. Bear in mind, the responsibility to update is yours. You'll learn more about updating your research with citators later. ALRs can help you get up to speed in an unfamiliar area of the law. They offer extensive analysis of a legal issue in a current case reprinted with the annotation. They collect and analyze leading cases from all jurisdictions that have addressed a point of law. They show clearly how different facts lead to different results. ALR annotations are not comprehensive, they do not cover all legal issues, and they are not legal authority. But if you find one on point for your topic, you'll find your own research not already done, but well underway. When you've used an annotation, cite it according to Blue Book Rule 16.76. Use the author's full name, if it's given, and note you must include the word annotation. Remember, the reference librarians are available and happy to answer your questions.